So much better, Uncle Burt? Huh? You feeling so much better? Yeah. Finally got him to eat tonight. He hasn't always been eating. Yeesh. Such a good boy. Come such a long way in the last week. Yes. Scary stuff the last couple weeks. Where's my baby? Hi, Matthew. How are you doing? Just hanging out at Grandma's house with the boys. Oh my God, Wendy. Hey, stranger. Stranger danger. Hi, Joshua. Cool. Hi, Mary. Hey, Ava. Hi, Tracy. Uncle Bert's doing good. He's right here. He has, he hasn't been eating too well, but I am getting food and water down him. I've been using, if he doesn't drink, I put a little bit of water in the syringe. I've been using that to make sure that he gets water in him. Aren't ya? Yes, he's looking so much better. Hi, Julie. Taco's over here. He's like, yep. On opposite sides. There's Lewis. Oh, I'm glad you liked the premiere, Joshua. I enjoy doing those too. I don't get to talk, but I can chat with you guys in the chat box. That's why I was just trying those out, because sometimes those trail cam videos are pretty long. So it's just fun to chat while it's going on. Your little eyes watering, Birdie Burt. Yes. What'd you do on your vacation, Matthew? Hanging out in the desert? Did you see anything fun? Oh, thank you, Tracy. I do my best to be good to these guys. Yes. He had a stone look earlier today. He was looking lethargic because he wasn't eating for me or drinking. But I got him to eat a little bit tonight. And I've been giving him got him to finally drink out of the bowl. Otherwise, I've been doing it with a syringe. That sounds interesting, Matthew. Bottle Rocket Club, huh? Almost got you an eye. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. What are you doing, Taco? What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, huh? Happy Labor Day to you too, Ava. Yeah. To everyone else out there. You're always off somewhere doing a cool adventure, Wendy. You lost? Oops. Sure you had fun, though. Had to give Lewis a little squirt. She looks a little dry over there. Did you hear her shooting me? She's like, I don't like it when you do that, Mama. But her skin looking dry. See her? She's like, oh, she got me wet. I did. You were looking a little dry. Ham and beans. That sounds good. I just had some pizza. But I put fresh vegetables from the garden on it. Some tomatoes and green peppers. And an onion that I got from a farmer stand. Right, Julie? She gets really dusty. And she gets the itch, and that's what starts her to pluck. So if I just spray her with distilled water, the vet said it helps keep her... I don't think so, Wendy. I just got off the phone with him. He's resting. I'm not sure, Joshua. My mind doesn't charge that fast, so. Oh, Mary, that all sounds so good. Yep. He's going on his trip to see the lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, tomorrow, so he wants to get some rest. Oh my God, they are. I've been enjoying tomatoes all weekend out of Grandma's garden. They're coming, that's for sure, Wendy. Taco is being a grumpy man. With tomato soup in it, huh? Still sounds good. Taco tuckered himself out. He chased Clover around the yard. Didn't ya? You were chasing bunnies today. I got it on video too. I'll have to upload it. Oh, that's funny, Matthew, honking a car horn. My son took Shine with him into the gas station and she locked him out. He had to call a locksmith to get him back in. Hi, Jill. How you doing? I swear Clover's gotten so big, she's twice the size of Taco now. That's because he was chasing bunnies, Matthew. He's burnt out. He ate his dinner, and it's out now. Oh, that's got to feel good, Jill. Actually have a night off. Yeah, I would have to take 2 sets of keys because I'd be afraid of them locking themselves in. And then that's what happened. It's like, oh my goodness. He knows better now. Lesson learned. $50 lesson, that's what that was. That's what the locksmith charged to come out. Lewis is right up there taking a nap. She's doing good. I just sprayed her down with some distilled water. A little bit on her belly, it helps her. She's trying to act like she's sleeping over there, looking all innocent until she peeks her eye open. Lewis likes to talk to Jim. Jim does this whistle to her, and she whistles. She has got his whistle down. So whenever he calls, I have him on speakerphone, and she'll start to whistle at him. Don't you, Lewis? Yep. If he doesn't whistle back, she barks at him. I got to put, I created another potty spot for the dogs next to the house for the winter under the eaves. I moved about 10 loads of rock on Saturday with my little wagon. It was a good workout. And then the other side, I pulled all the weeds and fixed it all up and put mulch in the other side. So it looks a lot nicer up next to the house. That's right, Joshua. Oh my God, it is. What's rumble? Oh my God, yeah, it was a lot of work moving that rock from the front yard to the backyard. No, I'm not on that. I've never checked into that. I'm only on YouTube and Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I don't do much on Twitter though. And TikTok. Hi, Carmen. Hey, Caitlin. How are you doing? I don't know if I'm assuming the air filter is doing well for us, Joshua. Hi, Joan. It runs all the time. I'll have to check it out, Tracy. Oh, that's funny, Matthew. Yeah, I'm at Grandma's tonight. I leave tomorrow. I don't know what brand it is. This is the brand it is, Joshua. Can you read that? Hatha Space. That's the air purifier that we use. I got one here and I got one at home. Oh yeah, I usually never leave till Tuesday. Oh yeah, this was river rock, so it was probably about the big rocks, probably about that big. So it was pretty heavy stuff. No, I don't have that on my phone, Josh, or in my car, Joshua. My car is a 2015 or 16. I bought it new back then. And I got it with 7 miles on it. It's a Ford Taurus. And I bought it in April of 2016 with 7 miles. And it now has almost 169,000 miles on it because I've been coming down here every week. So you get to see Lewis's big red tail, pretty big there, huh, Wendy? With littles. Hi, Arlene. Oh, yeah, she's got such a beautiful red tail. Hi, Greg, how you doing? Yeah, I just got off the phone before I went live with Jim earlier. No, been on for 17 minutes, Arlene. Just got off the phone with Jim and thought I'd start the live. Taco, say hi to everybody. He's like, Mom, I'm sleeping. Oh, 4 and 5-year-olds, okay. Lewis, usually she doesn't make too much noise when she wakes up in the morning. Unless I don't get up, take her cover off of her. Hi, Kathy. Been working on the computer all day, I suppose. It's kind of late. I suppose I sound tired, huh? Yes, Big Ben is a gentle giant. So if Lewis isn't like, she'll be like, hello. Hello, Lois. That's what she'll do if I don't take her cover off. Or she'll start barking, but not too much. It's only if she starts hearing me move around. I have Christmas outfits for them, Matthew, that they've worn at Christmas time. Little Santa hats and reindeer. Thank you, Kathy. I'm so glad they pulled through, too. They had me scared. That's for sure. Right, Uncle Burt? Uncle Burt still doesn't feel the best. Hi, Ellen. He's doing so much better, but he hasn't been eating that good all the time. He's making me hand feed him. And then today he wouldn't eat at all until tonight. And then he was like being really lethargic today. And then I was been using a syringe to give him water just to get him to, because he wouldn't drink it. Are you all right, Birdie Burt? Are you okay, buddy? Hmm? It is a shame. It's always hard when they get old. Yeah, there's a video. That's right, Julie. So Matthew, you should look up that video. There's a video of the little dog, Taco and Uncle Burt in their Christmas outfits. Otherwise, they have a lot of sweaters to keep them warm in the winter time. Yeah, I try to feed him before I give him his antibiotics. I don't know. It's hard. I wish they could tell us if they're in pain, or not. I've been giving him his. They've changed out his heart medicine so that I have liquids now instead of pills. So that's been nice. Right, Uncle Bert? And I just gave him his pain medicine a little bit ago. He takes that once a day. But now I have this little case right here. So this is their little medicine cabinet. There's their little lights for when they go out. Grandma's doing good. So in here, they don't have their antibiotics in here because they have to be in the fridge. I have to take him to the vet on Wednesday if he's not doing better. I talked to them on Friday when I picked up his more medication for him. So in here we got this. They switched. We now have his one heart pill. This one in liquid form, and then this is his other heart medicine. They just finally got it in liquid form. It used to be, these used to both be in pill form, but since he doesn't have his, I don't like shoving things down his throat with his jaw the way it is. And then this is his pain medicine that he's taken. So he has that. And then this is Taco's pain medicine. It's gabapentin. And if Burt still ain't feeling well, sometimes he was getting this before, this gabapentin. When he went to the emergency room, they gave him this along with this pain medicine. And I only keep the antibiotics in the fridge because that's what they told me, but all this stuff is room temperature. Yeah. Hi, Cream Puff. And then of course, Greg gave me some hemp stuff for Lewis, and so I keep that in here too. And I've been putting that on. The best way I've learned to give her this is she loves it on her bananas. Yeah, these two here, both are flavored with chicken. And this one comes from a lab in, I don't know where they get this one. In Minnesota, I think the Hayward uses. This one is from the Madison vet for Taco. And that came from, there's a Madison place that makes this one. But it's got chicken flavor. And then they all have their own little syringes on how much they're supposed to give them. So I bought this little container and put everything in there so I wouldn't lose track of it all. So that because Burt has to have, for the rest of his life, he gets this one twice a day. That's his heart medicine, and this is his other heart medicine that he gets twice a day. And then this is his pain medicine, which he'll be off soon, and then his antibiotics are in the fridge. And then Taco just has his pain medicine when he's not feeling good and he looks like he's in pain. I give him that. Yeah, hemp banana. Well, we just got to give it a while, Greg. You know, it's only been a week or so since I started using it. So, but I think it is because her neck looks fuller. As long as I'm more consistent, I was trying to figure out how to give it to her, you know, um, on something that I knew she would like to eat. She loves eating bananas. So that's where I've learned that she'll eat it. She's doing well with. So I don't use Surrey, Joshua. I don't use any of those kind of things. I'm old school, I guess. I just type it in. All right, Kathy. Grandma actually doesn't take many medicine. She only takes one thing. Otherwise she's pretty good. Everyone else seems to do more than she does. Yeah, it's kind of nice to the flavoring because like Burt's one heart medicine doesn't have a flavor in it and he has a hard time taking it. But that other one it's got the chicken flavor and he really likes that one. And it's so much less intrusive than a hard pill. Yeah, I do like the car ride to Grandma's house. I've been doing it for 4 years now. Hi, Preston. Hi, Drea. I've heard of them, Joshua, but that's about it. Lewis. Did you guys watch Lewis's bathroom video this morning where she asked if we wanted to go outside? Right, Lewis. She took that thing right off the toilet paper roll. Okay, thank you, Greg. I appreciate it. I'll keep an eye out for it. Careful, Lewis. You don't want to fall. Oh, there was a good one. I put a deer one up that I found off of my trail cam with the Cash and Crimson were playing with their mom, the twin fawns. Yeah, she's looking for Grandma. I just had to clean up her poo. Hey, Birdie Burt. And hi, Adriana. How you doing? Anyways, I just thought that was adorable, seeing the twin fawns playing with their mom. I've never seen that before. And then to see their mom playing back, it was just so adorable. We're doing good here. We're doing good. Everyone's being lazy bumpkins. They all got fed. They're fat and sassy. Yeah, it's like when I wasn't feeling well, I just kept piling up the trail cam videos. I didn't even like edit out anything that wasn't any good. So that's what I've been doing the last 2 days, is just trying to play catch up with those trail cam videos. It kind of was, Arlene. That's right, Rudolph. That's one of my favorite shows. It's like I only own like 10 DVDs, and Rudolph is one of them. She has several sweaters, Carmen, but she chews them up. They don't last long. I can't leave them on her like when she's unattended, like when she's in her cage or anything, because she trips and gets her claws stuck in them. But like if we go outside, I'll put one on her to keep the breeze off of her. Well, happy birthday to your daughter, Jill. Oh, so Fridays, Donna's? I'll have to wish her a happy birthday. That's quite the distance, Joshua. Hi, Karen. Thank you. Happy Labor Day to you. What you doing, Louis? What you doing over there? Hi, Raymond. How you doing this fine evening? Louis, all I see is your Diash. That's butt in Ojibwe. There's your pretty tail. Should we see if she shoots like a gun? Louis. 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 What? What? What are you doing? What are you doing, silly girl? Huh? What are you doing? Well, thank you, Tracy. I love all my babies. I miss the big ones. I'll get to see them tomorrow. Excuse me. I'll get to see him tomorrow, though. Oh, what was that? You can come out, Louis. What are you doing over there? Pretty girl. Yeah, Greg said that, Joshua, I believe. I see you. Yes, she did just say, oh. That's one of her things she'll say. It'll be funny, me and my son will be having a conversation, and then she'll be like, oh. Right, Louis? Oh, she loves being at Grandma's because she gets to be out and about. Except for when I'm outside with the little dogs, then I put her in her cage just to keep her safe till I get back in. Right, Louis? I got my Kleenex out earlier, and I went to use it, and she pretended to sneeze. Right, Louis, didn't you? Because that's what usually happens. She even knows how to make the blow in your nose sound. Right, Louis? She had a salad tonight with some green peppers from Grandma's garden and a cucumber. Didn't you, Lewis? You're funny, Wendy. She was doing the chicken dance. Taco's doing good. He's napping. He's right here. He just gave me a little side eye. Didn't ya? Yes. Birdie Burt's over here. Got to keep them separated, otherwise they go for their jugulars. Not like they can do much damage to each other, but they can do damage to themselves trying to do that. Right, Birdie Burt? Taco was chasing after Clover today. Weren't ya? You bunny chaser? You chased her all the way up to the driveway. That's why he's tuckered out. It was like, oh, they're looking so much better now that I've switched their food up. Look at his hair's growing back. He was going so bald from that food. He's really liking the new canned soft food. Yeah, I got this great video. I'm like, oh, look at you guys. You guys are all hanging out together. Little dogs were probably 10 feet away from Clover. She was just sitting there watching them, and then they were acting like they could see her, but they're half blind. And then they started walking towards her, and she started moving, and that's when Taco seen her move, and he just ran after her, full speed. He is a beautiful boy, isn't he? With your cute little nose. What's my baby? Yes. Lewis, what you doing up there? Huh? I see you. I see you. You should do the whistle that Jim taught you. I don't even know how to do it. Only Lewis and Jim know. I can't even imitate it. Right, Lewis? Lewis, don't be flying down. I heard you. Oh my God, he is a little firecracker, aren't you, Taco Butt? Taco Butt. He's like, I'm trying to sleep, Mom. I hope that goes well for you, Raymond. Yeah, I'm hoping that the landscapers come back this week and finish everything. It's like it gets so close. It's turned into a bigger project than expected, but it's so close to being done. And those deer frolicking was just at the edge of my property. I don't know if you noticed that, just before the fence went up. That's when that video was from. With the fawns playing with their mama. Uncle Burt, why you gotta look so cute with your tongue sticking out? My niece's Chihuahua is now going through teeth issues. She's having to give hers liquid IVs 3 times a week. It's nice that the deer and everyone are still coming around even though things keep changing. And even the fox. But we only saw that bear one time. I think that was just a one-time thing, just passing through. I think her dog was having some kidney issues because the infection in his teeth had gotten so bad. And so it's got electrolytes and everything in it. Something to flush her kidneys, I guess. Oh my God, when Taco, I always call Taco Cujo Jr. because when he gets those psycho looking eyes, man, it reminds me of that movie Cujo. Oh, thank you, Adriana. I love the deer. I love watching the babies grow. The one set of twins are starting to lose their spots, though. But the other set still has them. So the ones that still have the spots are the ones that we named Cash and Crimson and Cash. And one of them a boy because they have little knobs on their head. Looks like they're gonna get little antlers. And those were the ones that were frolicking with their mama in that video. But the other ones that are losing their spots, they're bigger. But I think what's interesting, I was watching a lot of these trail cam videos, and the 2 mamas look like they must have been twins. That they must be related, and I bet they look so identical, you know, like they're twins. I know there was another deer coming with a baby at one time, but she don't come around anymore. She had a totally different look than the 2 mamas that I see all the time on the camera. I don't really listen to anything with speaker, Joshua. I guess because I don't listen to a lot of music or watch a lot of TV. I mean, I do listen to music once in a while, but not like that often. I think his pain meds are finally kicking in because he's been really uncomfortable and lethargic all day. And he wouldn't eat for me this morning, but I got him to eat some tonight, and I gave him some water with the syringe. And then he finally started drinking on his own out of the thing, so that was good. Taco switched his position. Getting all comfy on my pillow. And Taco. Uncle Burt had no interest in chasing Clover. Dolly. like Taco. Yeah, I hope so. They put him on another 7 days because they were concerned maybe he was having more infection issues. Uncle Bert's jaw seems to be doing better. I mean, when he does eat, he eats good. He's definitely looking better and doesn't have no stinky breath anymore. And his eyes are clearing up. He doesn't have the goo on the eyes. That's a sign. I was reading that online. That when you have dogs who have that brown stuff coming out of their eyes, that's usually a sign of a dental infection or dental issue. And his is looking really good now that his infection is clearing up. He doesn't have that discharge coming out of his eyes. Yeah, I never knew that for the longest time neither until I was doing some research, trying to figure out why Burt had it and Taco didn't. And that's when I found out. And then, of course, he was having those issues with his teeth, so it made sense. I mean, look at how good his eyes look now. There is none of that brown stuff on them. It's just a little bit of a stain. Hi, Jeannie. We're doing good. Just watching sleeping chihuahuas. You're welcome, Raymond. I'm glad you learned. I always love learning from each other. I love learning from others as well. Tear stains, yes, Mary. Well, my full name is Kimberly, but it's not spelt with the Y, it's spelt with I-E. Hi, Donna, how you doing? Hi, Judy. Lewis here's Grandma. Grandma's talking in her bedroom. Lewis is like, I heard that. Good night, Mary. We're doing good, Donna. Hi, Michelle from Australia. Who has a nice tan? She didn't come out, Lewis. We heard her talking, didn't we? I call her my little plucked chicken. Lewis, are you getting one to pop through the skin? I never know if she's just trying to groom or pull them out, but most of the time she's just trying to groom them. Every once in a while she yanks one out. It must be an uncomfortable one. Oh, Sheldon. Hi, Sheldon. Hi, Augusta. You can't even see me, Jeannie. All you can see is Lewis. Or did you see a picture of me up on the wall, maybe? I've just been busy trying to get my fence up, Donna. Thank you. Yeah, it's getting there, Donna. We're almost there. Oh, stroking the puppy. Yeah, I suppose I've been outside working. Don't even pay attention to that. Hadn't seen that. At least we know it's not dirt on them. I cleaned that off, I thought. Lewis, here's Grandma again. I tan easy, that's why. Hi, Lisa. How you doing? Oh, yes. No jinxing me, Donna. Gotta cross our fingers and knock on some wood. She hears Grandma. You hear Grandma, Lewis? Huh? Yeah, she's hearing Grandma. Doing good, Lisa. Doing good. That's good, Donna. Keep knocking. Yep. The fence is completed, Joshua. It's just the landscaping we're trying to fix up. Grandma doesn't try to pet Lewis. She just walks past her, looks at her, waves at her. Lewis doesn't really let anyone touch her much but me. I do have, Grandma is from Turtle Mountain Ojibwe Reservation. She was born and raised there. Hi, Teresa Peters. She was one of 17 children. She was the third oldest. And she went to boarding school down in South Dakota from the time she was 5 till she was 18 in Indian boarding school. So on Grandma's side, I'm Ojibwe from Turtle Mountain in North Dakota. On my dad's side, my dad's 100% German. So I'm half German as well. Got to be proud of everything. And so nice that you can join us, Teresa Peters. Oh, because of the German, Raymond? Not I. Maybe my dad, but not I. Awesome, Donna. Yes, they can be stubborn, I've heard. Those Germans. Australia, the other America. I've never been to Germany. But I would say my great-grandparents on my dad's side, both of them came from Germany. All of them did. Heinz 57, Raymond. I used to say that. Yeah, because Grandma's Turtle Mountain Ojibwe and French. I think she's got a little bit of Irish too, way back, and Scottish, but that's like way back. So a little spot. I figured it out, Raymond. It's that darn autocorrect. It wants to spell something that you're not even trying to say. Birdie Burt, I see your tongue. I can't tell who has the cutest little tongue when they stick out, now that Burt has to compete with Taco. He doesn't have his bottom teeth to keep his tongue in anymore. Hi, Coffee Crazy. Yeah, I got my son's iPhone broke and he didn't want another iPhone. So when he broke his phone, I got the insurance and bought the iPhone, and he got an Android. I've never had an iPhone before. Man, it's a lot of work to figure out compared to the Android. Yeah, Navajo are good people. No, I do not speak German. Neither does my dad. I do speak Ojibwe a little bit. My dad was born in the, he's a second generation born in the U.S. German. So his grandparents came from Germany. My great-grandparents did. Sometimes, Joshua, when that happens, it's just a glitch, so you got to turn everything off and then turn it back on. Thank you, Teresa. God bless you as well. Ojibwe. I speak a little Ojibwe. So, like, when I was telling Lewis, I said, Lewis, when I told you I could see her diash, and that was her butt in Ojibwe. Ojibwe, it's a Native American. It's like Chippewa. Chippewa and Ojibwe is the same thing. It's just Ojibwe is the proper way to say it over Chippewa. Some people say it kind of sounds French. So like, Ani in Asia, yayayin is it's a greeting. You're saying hi, how are you? We also say bonjour is another way to greet people, but people think it says, like my voicemail on my phone says bonjour, but people think it's bonjour, but it's bonjour. It's just a greeting. Never know what causes the glitches with electronics, Joshua. It just happens. When all else fails, turn things off and give them 5 seconds and then turn them back on. That's what I've learned. Thank you so much, Teresa. God loves you too. God bless you. And my license plate is Maja, which means she leaves. So I got that when I was a kid because I had a little yellow car, sports car, when I was young. And so I always thought it'd be, hi, Elsie. And so I always thought it'd be funny to have that as my license plate because it means she leaves. So it's the last thing you see when my little sports car took off. But I still have it. I put it on every car that I've ever owned. It's just transferred over. So even into my mom cars when the kids were little. Lois. When I Chocolate Lab Fancy, when she was alive, all of her commands were in Ojibwe instead of English. Taco's got a mind of his own, though. He's little Mr. Cujo Jr. He'll sit for a treat. That's about it. Good ones there, Donna. Right? At least he's not going for a jugular when he's sleeping. He has his little paw up there. Yes. Oh, Lewis, you did some more damage on the window. Mama's got to go clean it up. I got to clean up your mess. I got to clean up your mess. She uses the bathroom as her the window as her little bathroom. So I just cleaned it up. Thank you so much, Adriana, for the awesome sticker and donation. Thank you. Look at that. I woke this guy up. He turned around. It's all good, Adriana. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, all your support. Restart both of them. It may fix it. That's what I'm thinking, Joshua. Not always, but it does help. A lot of the times is the issue. Got to restart the tablet and the speaker. Taco, why are you blurry? Can I tickle your nose? Can I tickle your nose? Huh? Can I tickle your nose? Tickle, tickle, tickle. Yes, she does. That's about how often she does, Carmen, unless she's sleeping. If she's sleeping on my shoulder, she's pretty good. I've gotten it down. I can tell when she starts to get up and wiggle around. So I kind of have her little movement down. I can get her over to her cage so she doesn't have a little accident on me. Tito was his whole life that way. Taco used to be really super sweet. Everyone loved him. He would go everywhere with me, and he let everyone pet him and touch him. And now he doesn't. But that's just because he's just getting old. Not heard of that, Joshua. I'm going to have to... We're going to go over to Uncle Burt so I can plug my phone in. Yeah, old age does that. We got to respect that, right? Uncle Burt, he just loves everybody. Yes, he does. He's way more friendlier. But then again, he is 3 years younger than Taco, so I suppose once he gets Taco's age, maybe he'll start to get grumpy. Oh, he gives in. He would let you if I just hand him over to you, he'd cuddle with you. They look like little angels when they're sleeping. Yes, you guys do. Such sweet little babies. Good night, Julie. Have sweet dreams. Yes, Elsie, you can come right on over and snuggle these guys anytime. Yes, it's very different, Joshua. 2 different types of ports. Is it Frida? Hi, Frida, if that's how I say that. I can't wait to play with the big dogs in the fenced-in area. Good night, Jeannie. God bless you as well. Sweet dreams. Hi, Susan. Thank you so much, Susan. I do love them. I drank coffee once when I was a kid with a lot of sugar and cream. That was about it. Never been a big coffee drinker. Oh my God, I can't wait. That's for sure. I can't wait to play ball with them. Take care, Donna. Have a good evening. Sweet dreams to you. God bless you. Thanks for joining us. Come back again soon. I'll try and do another live at home, probably on Friday. Oh, I don't have a pool. We have to set up a pool for him, huh? I bet you they'd love that. Someone mentioned that I had a pool here at Grandma's, but there isn't. That's a neighbor's pool. It's on the other side of the fence. They had a whole bunch of blow-up toys in there yesterday. People were swimming in there. Did you all watch the video of Boone playing with the water hose when I was washing off those bricks? Yeah, I got to get a little pool for the dogs once the yard gets done. Boone was having so much fun with the water when I was spraying off those little bricks. Oh, you have to go check it out, Tracy. It was so cute. It was like I was trying to clean him off, and every time I did, he was like attacking it, and then he kept getting the mud all over him. I'm like, I'm not getting anywhere. It was fun. Yes, I have several power packs, Joshua, that I plug my phone into when I'm not near power. Oh, you got a big pool. Yeah, we got a couple small pink ones on the porch. I'll have to take them into the backyard and put some water in for them. Was that the bigger one that he's got, Frida, or the... Oh, it is the bigger one. They fold up, yep. I wonder if it would last their claws. My couch sure hasn't been successful with that. Oh, I can imagine it could, Joshua. So if the landscapers come this week, I'm hoping they do. Otherwise, my goal this week is to, if you notice how some of my posts are, they don't blow up. I thought they had air in them. I'll have to look at it closer. But I was saying that when I get home, you know how the posts that hold the fence up, all the little posts, some of them, they're all different lengths. I want to cut them all to size so they're all the same. And the ones that are too short, I'm going to add additions onto them. And I got these really big long screws and some wood glue to do that. And then I got some lights, some solar lights from Barbara. Thank you so much. That I can put around the backyard on the fence posts. So that's why I'm going to be able to get that done this week while I'm home. If they get the landscaping part done anyway. Oh, really? Horses in them? Yours must be really big. You're losing connection? I'm still here. Oh, I can't wait neither. I'm so looking forward to it. I feel like we're so close. You know, we were growing grass and everything, but once you got the fence up, you could see it wasn't level like it was supposed to be. So, hi, Sherry. I'll have to go check that out with the horses. We are doing well. Thank you, Sherry. Hi, M. Duncan. Yes, he is so sweet. He's resting. Gave him his pain meds. I think it's knocking him out. Finally got him to eat a little bit this evening. So I think that's making him happier too. Taco's over on the other side of me. He's right here. He's zonked out too. I like to play with their ears. I don't know why. I always do that. You want to see something funny? If he was awake, I'd do this. He looks silly when they're all folded back. Taco's like, really, Mom? Really? All right, we'll put him back. There. Thank you, Frida. They just got such cute little ears. I do it when I'm driving too, when Taco's, if Taco's not in his little carrier. Usually just around town, but on the long drives, he's in his carrier. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy being here, Frida. We just love to be. They're little angels until they start going for each other's jugulars. Oh, people are stealing dogs. That's horrible. Hi, Judy. I've been trying to figure out what pet insurance I want to get. I've been looking into it, yes. Digger, what a cute name. Bandit? I can't figure out how to say the cat's name. Licorice? Is that what it is? Oh. Whenever the kids were little and we go on long car rides, I always had to have Cheetos and licorice. And it was just cute. My son went somewhere. When he came home the other day, he had a bag of licorice. I'm like, oh, I got both of them hooked on that. Yeah, I don't think, so far with the insurance, I don't think I'm going to have any luck getting insurance for the Chihuahua, for Taco and Uncle Burt because of their age. But maybe Lucy because she's younger, and maybe Shine and Boone. But because of their pre-existing conditions and their age, it's like everything I'm looking at doesn't look like they'll do it so far. Burt's got really soft. His ears are thicker than Taco's. Taco's are like paper thin. But everything about Taco's small. I don't know if you noticed, but Taco's about half the size of Burt. And Burt's small. Burt lost weight. He was like, what did they weigh him in at? 4.5 pounds? He used to be 6 pounds. Taco's like 3 pounds. Tiny little munchkins. Yeah, I hope he gains his weight back too. He's looking kind of thin for his build. I think once he starts to, eat his regular 2 meals a day, he'll start to put on the weight. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Judy, for the donation. That's an awesome sticker. Woot woot. No, Sherry, it's not my first live. We've been going live for about a month now, I think it's been. Has it been a month or 2 months? I've been trying to do a live once to 2 times a week. I try to do one at Grandma's where I'm at now, and then I try to do one at home. We just chill and visit with everybody. I was doing them outside, but it's been starting to get a little too chilly for Lewis, or when it's been buggy. They are, Arlene, aren't they? They go on forever. It's because we all like talking to each other, and I like that everyone's talking to each other in the comments. Just a bunch of friends hanging out, watching cute chihuahuas sleep. It's not always that way though, Sherry. Sometimes they're running around outside. If we have the big dogs, they're running around. Sometimes dogs are barking and they're loud. Oh yes, Grandma loves having us here. Uncle Burt misses being on her lap, but right now I can't have him jumping off of her and hurting his mouth, so He hasn't been able to go and sit on her lap right now until he heals up. He's been too weak to jump up on her chair. I thought she was going to come out here. We heard her talk. Lewis heard her talking in the bedroom. I thought maybe she'd come out and you guys could see her, but she must have just was moving stuff around, went back to sleep. Anyone got any exciting plans for the week? I get to have a week without doctor appointments. That's exciting. Oh, I love having you on here, Drea, too. I'm glad that you and Preston can join us. Are you trying to make me jealous, Joshua, with a fast charger? Grandma's coming out. There's Grandma. Ha-ha. Could possibly do that with him on Grandma's lap, or, you know, just make sure I grab him before he tries to jump down. But he's also been a little Mr. Latchkey kid to me. Louis, is that Grandma? Where's Grandma? Where's Grandma? She's in the fridge. Oh, she's getting a Diet Pepsi. She loves Grandma. Grandma's getting a snack. Donut time. Good night, Grandma. Everyone says hi. Love you. She's gone, Dee. You got to see Grandma. Yes, you did, Louis. Yes. She ran back. Oops, I dropped everybody. Sorry, phone dropped right out of my hand. Grandma was sleeping. She just came out of her room to get a snacky snack. She does that. Have sweet dreams, Sherry. Thanks for joining us. I hope you join us again soon. Oh, I didn't know that I made that zoom in like that. My darn phone fell right out of my hands. Yes, she's 95. She does really well. Well, Lewis is like, well, if Grandma's having a snacky snack, I'm going to have a snacky snack. Yes, she is, Arlene. Lewis is haven't eaten her pellets. I've not seen those, Joshua. You felt that when I dropped your phone? Good night, Elsie. Thanks for you. Sweet dreams. Good night, Judy. Thanks for the donation. Now you need a drink. She likes those little pellet things, Greg, so when she gets her food, that's her favorite. Diet Dr. Pepper. Yum. Grandma likes her Diet Pepsi. But every once in a while, she wants a Budweiser. Buck's doing good. I haven't seen him in a long time. He's back with his owner. But I just asked about him the other day. I said, when's he going to come visit us? He lived with us for, what, 3 or 4 months? I said, told him they have to bring him by for a visit so that everyone on the channel can see him. I hope I'm that spry when I'm 95. Stubby's doing good. He's actually, since I gave him that flea and tick treatment, his hair seems to be feeling better. And when I pet him, his skin feels better. And I've been sneaking him some little thing of, bought him these little soft cans, or they're like Fancy Feast or something. Soft cat food. So I give him one every time on Tuesday when I stop there before I head home. And then after I get done visiting Dad and I load up all the kids here, I have little cat treats in my car now. So I give him a couple cat treats before I leave too. So now he greets me at my car. I give him a whole bunch of snuggles and pets and play with him for a little bit. He's just cute too because he knows his name. I'll get out of the car and be like, Stubby! And he comes running. Yeah, the cat that's up the outside cat at my dad's house is what the one I'm talking about. It's just my dad's cat. He used to be inside, but he got kicked out because him and the other cat, Baby, got into a fight, I guess, years ago. And so my stepmom kicked him out, and He's lived outside ever since. I've been trying to sweet talk Dad to let him come live back in the house. I haven't succeeded yet. Yeah, he's lived outside for about 10 years, I say, out even in the winter. He hangs out in the garage a lot. That's where his food dishes are. Right, Arlene? Me too. Yeah, he's got shelter. He hangs out in the garage. That's where he is most of the time. My dad never closes his garage. He don't even have the garage door hooked up or whatever, the electric on it, so he hangs out by the door wanting to get in the house. It's just that I think being outside, you know, he had bugs and stuff, so I put a flea and tick treatment on him. And his hair used to feel really oily, but now ever since I put that treatment on him, it's like even his hair is feeling better. So I just got to remember to do that once a month. Hi, Kristen. How are you doing? I bought a pack of 3, so I got 2 more left in the car for him. Sorry, my battery's getting low. I gotta plug in. Was that a good snacky snack? Huh? We're doing good here, Kristen. The puppies are sleeping. Taco's doing really good. He just finished his antibiotics. So he's going to bathroom really well. Yes. Uncle Burt's over here. He was having a rough day, not wanting to eat or anything, but I got him to finally eat a little bit tonight. Hi, Cream Puff. Hugs and kisses. Have to check that out. I don't drink espresso. It is better today, Carmen. Yeah, my hip pain is better to the last couple days. I just overdid it. That other day it was really hurting because I was going up and down ladders and carrying wood around and building those fence panels. I pushed myself. And then I pushed myself moving rock the other day, so but I take glucosamine, and as long as I keep up on taking my glucosamine and my MSM, it doesn't hurt as bad. Birdie Burt, we can't see your face. Oh, there you are. There's my cutie. It's like some days the hip pain's worse than others. I'm just, I was just always used to do going and going and going, so it just slows me down a little more. That cute little face, Uncle Burt. Monsoons? Is that like a torrential rain? No, we don't. Joshua. Yeah, I think eventually at some point I'll probably have to get a hip. Because it's got that arthritis in there. The doctor says that that's probably the easiest kind of replacement there is to recover from his hip replacement. Is that true? When I was younger, I was like a monkey, man. I was like double jointed and flexible and could climb all over everything. And now it's like when I used to do my photography and used to do event photography, I'd be running all over the place in my high heels, up and down, and I could never do that today. Not the way, maybe that's why my hips all wore out. No, I've just been doing physical therapy. Glucose, isn't that like a sugar? I actually go to a chiropractor. I've been going to the chiropractor every week. And they do adjustments that help with my hip. Yes, the chiropractor has really made a difference for my hip, that's for sure. And I'm actually cutting back now I'm not going to see him now for 2 weeks instead of every once a week. So I won't have no doctor appointment this week. That includes my chiropractor. There's probably a lot of sugar in your soda, probably, if it's not a non-sugar. I drink Zevia, which is made with stevia instead of sugar. But mostly I drink water. If I'm not drinking water, I'll drink a stevia. No, they don't do much on nutrition. But I eat pretty healthy. Sometimes, if you're not eating a lot of sugar, your body will turn protein into sugar as well. Grandma's doing good. You're blind, Joshua? Are you using the phone right now to listen to us? Lewis is falling asleep. She drinks Diet Pepsi. That's her favorite thing to drink. But she also drinks juice and water. And once in a while, a Budweiser. She likes to have her soups. She cooks. She makes her, she'll make eggs. But she loves her Cheerios. And she'll cook like chicken or pot pies or, she likes her pork chops. She doesn't cook big meals like when I was young. But her stomach's pretty sensitive, so she has a lot of soups. Yes, everything in moderation is exactly right. Same here, Kristen. My body's going through so many changes right now that I can't keep up with it. And um, and I thought I've done pretty well in my life eating healthy, and it's still acting up. So, and I tell you what, my grandma eats. She's got chocolate and donuts and cookies and diet soda and all this stuff around here. She's 95. So are you like totally blind, or can you see the video? Can you see like what Lewis looks like in Taco and Burt? Or are you just considered legally blind? Kitty's doing zoomies. Coconut water is good. I like coconut water. Yes, everyone metabolism is different. That's for sure. I wish I had my grandma's metabolism, because mine's taking a crapper. I remember the days when I had my kitty, when he used to zoom around. It's pretty amazing, Joshua, that you can do all of this. I think we take things for granted when we can see. I don't have good eyesight. I wear glasses, and I can't see hardly anything without them, but I couldn't imagine being totally without it. My dad's a pretty big man, but he used to never be. He was a scrawny little guy back in the day. I'm used to, being around 130 pounds, so it's just a thyroid issue that I'm having right now, Hashimoto's, and my autoimmune disease is just snuck up on me. It's kicking me in the, yeah. Takes the wind out of your sails, that's for sure. The limes didn't help, but we're gonna get through it all and get back on track. Just all takes time. Hi, Ellen Shaw. How you doing? Lewis is drinking some water right now. She was eating some snacky snacks. Yeah, Hashimoto's the autoimmune disease. It attacks your thyroid. Most likely, my aunt will be here with Grandma on Thanksgiving. Yes, we will, Cream Puff. We will overcome it. I am feeling better. I'm totally off my antibiotics for Lyme's, so that's a good thing. But they did put me on a water pill to try and relieve some of this inflammation in my body. That and of course, the Synthroid for the thyroid is the other medication I take now. I used to just take a whole bunch of vitamins. Lynn. Hi, Lynn. I gotta remember that. I'm sorry if I forget some of the names sometimes. I try to be better. I think that it was one of the things with Lyme's. They said that it causes memory confusion and loss or whatever. Thanks for reminding me, though. I hope no one takes it personal if I forget. It's never intentional. I try to remember all the different names. Lois is having her midnight snack. Same here, Drea, but not because of quarantine. It's all because of this autoimmune disease attacking the thyroid. It's like I still do all the same stuff I always did. It's just the body's doing some freakish things right now. Right, Lewis? Yeah. Are you all done with your snacks? Yes, you should get your thyroid checked. Your thyroid controls all your organs in your body. When your thyroid's out of whack, it causes kidney failure, heart attacks, lung issues. Well, that was quick, Kristen. And a lot of doctors will only do the three main tests for your thyroid, but it's very important to ask for all 5 tests. And they really got to comply. It's upsetting when they try to only get away with the 3, because those other 2 are just as important. Oh, Lewis says, pick me up, Mama. Come here. Leading cause of heart attacks, thyroid disease. My brother died, 53 years old this year, of a heart attack. He had a lot of the same symptoms I had with my thyroid. Lewis is on my shoulder now. It's all right, Joshua, if you leave it plugged in. I'm not sure what I'm doing for Christmas, Joshua. I know you asked that earlier. I got a cough. Excuse me. Oh, Lewis copied my cough. Did you hear that echo? Lewis is getting all snuggly now. Yes, you are. What you doing, Lewis? Huh? Alrighty, I believe you. Andrea, when you go to the doctor, fight for yourself. I've had to go through 3 doctors. I finally found one who's doing what I need to help get me better. Ask a lot of questions. Never just accept anything. especially when it comes to your health. Don't just assume the doctor knows. Yeah, I think my iodine levels were off. I have some iodine. I have some drops that I put in water that has iodine in it that I've been doing. Yeah, I have some kind of an iodine drops that I take in my water. Same with, I started this oregano. It's supposed to be good for your health too. It's a fine line though. With iodine, you got to make sure you don't get too much, otherwise your cholesterol gets out of whack too. Yes, Joshua, I'm sure that's why. They have sensors in it to tell those kinds of things. Yeah, if I could look back, if I could tell anything to myself, my 30-year-old self, it would have been to go to the doctor and get my thyroid checked. And to learn about your thyroid. No one ever told me nothing about my thyroid my whole life. I never even knew that I had what a thyroid was, you know, or how important it is. And it's so important. It's the most, if it's not functioning, a lot of times people misdiagnose doctors. They're so focused on healing the kidney disease or the heart failure that they don't understand. They're not looking at where it stems from. Oh, that had to have been horrible, Kristen. Lewis is trying to bite my phone. Yeah, until I've gone through this thyroid problem, I never realized the importance. And so many people don't even know that they have thyroid problems. They may be focusing on heart problems or kidney problems or lung problems or liver problems. And so many doctors, especially just medical doctors nowadays, they don't think about that. They just, and it's so big. It's so big. Yes, she does. She's like, put that phone down. You're supposed to be giving me snuggles. Yes. That's what you said, right? You want snuggles from mamas? Yeah. That's my advice to anyone nowadays. Get your thyroid checked. It's a life and death situation, no matter what. People just assume it. I'll ask someone, oh, they said, what did you have done with your labs? I don't know. They just do labs. It's like you gotta ask questions, people. You gotta. You can't just assume. Because I had, you know, in 2009, I just assumed my doctors knew best because I was having tremors and my head was shaking, and literally they ran all these tests on me, and it just kept getting worse and worse. And I was, what, in my 30s, late 30s, you know. And they kept saying I was a mystery patient. I went to all these specialists. No one could figure out what was going on. And they finally come to the conclusion, they're like, well, we ran every test that we can on you. It can be used for all of that, Joshua. Back to my story. They said they ran every test they could, so they said the only thing left that they can't run a test on is Parkinson's disease. And so they decided to put me on this stuff called propranolol, which is a tremor medicine, but it wasn't working, so they kept upping it and upping it. But they upped it so high that I couldn't even move my legs one morning, couldn't get out of bed, and it was really kind of freaky. So then they decided to take me off of that, and they decided to put me on this medicine called carbidopa-levodopa, which is it's a really strong medication for Parkinson's disease. It almost killed me. Within 4 days, my brain was shutting down. It was pretty scary. And I lost my ability to talk. I couldn't write. I couldn't open a bag of chips. They didn't think I'd ever be able to talk again. And I had gone to the emergency room, and if I hadn't gone to the emergency room, I wouldn't be here today. Grandma's doing good, Joshua. She's doing really good. It was very scary, you know, and I worked really hard to get my speech back and to be able to write again. I was so embarrassed of all of this that I would shop in the middle of the night. I go to our 24-hour Walmart to get groceries, and when I get to the checkout, the lady would be like, when I go to write my checkout, she'd be like, you don't have to do that. Our machine does that now. And I'm like, nope, I got to do it. It was because I just had to practice writing and practice talking, and it just all of a sudden something in my head just clicked, and one day all of a sudden I could talk again. And every once in a while it'll click and I'll lose my speech. So it's like something in my brain. And I don't know if it was just because of the medication or what. But then I didn't go to a doctor for 10 years. I was too afraid. They just like, you got to come back. We got to figure this out. I says, nope, I'd rather have God kill me than you. No, that's Taco snoring. And so I never went back for 10 years to a single doctor until I started having breathing issues, and it was this thyroid problem. So yeah, I think in the last year of that couple of years I've been dealing with my thyroid. It's the most I've ever gone to that doctor my whole life. And I remember when I went to the doctor for the tremors, the doctor's like, "When's the last time you've been to a doctor?" And I'm like, when did I give birth to my youngest son?" And at that and she just shook her head. Well, at that time Miss Cole was 11 years old. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I'm here with you as well. It's all due to God. It's faith in God, I tell you. He has brought me through everything. Hi, Forest Sprite. I'm so glad that you survived cancer, Arlene. My poor sister didn't survive. Shine was her dog. She passed away in 2016. Yeah, she's on my shoulder, so she's getting all tired. Yeah, that's all I can believe is about faith. It's keeping that faith. And I remember when I couldn't talk, I decided to go sing karaoke. And sure enough, I could sing. I just couldn't talk because it's two different sides of the brain. So that's one of the things that kept me from my sanity, was doing karaoke. Who helps you with everything, Joshua? Does your parents help you since you can't see? Amen, Drea. Yes, I do have many blessings to count. So true. Very grateful for everything in my life, even the struggles. They say they always make us stronger. Not that I would wish them on anybody or more on myself, but sometimes I tell God, I think you made me strong enough. I'm good. Little Taco's being a little snorer boy. That is correct. Where none of us are immune. Your kitty's still doing zoomies? Oh, Drea, thank you. You guys are all a blessing to, as much as a blessing to me. I am very blessed with all of these critters. Isn't that the truth, Greg? It's not for wimps at all. Takes a lot of strength and courage to face age. Good night, Arlene. Thanks for joining us. Sweet dreams. I think we should all turn in. It is like, is it past midnight here? I can imagine where it is everywhere else. Hugs to you as well. Love you. Oh, it's 1. That means it's midnight here. Oh, I'm so glad that you all stayed on so long. Enjoyed visiting with you. Yeah, I got a lot. Probably get some rest too. I got a long day of driving tomorrow. Yes. Everybody have sweet dreams. We'll call it a night. Say good night, Taco. Lewis is like, yep, I want to go to sleep, Mama. Burt's like, I'm already passed out. Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining in. I'll see you again. I'll try and do another live on Friday. Thursday or Friday. Glad you stopped in too. Look forward to seeing everyone again later this week. Have a good night. God bless you all. Nice to meet you, Forest Sprite. Hope you join us again. Bless you, Lynn. Good night, Judy.